Today is April 20, 2 p.m., and we are looking at JP Morgan because we saw unusual options, ticker symbol JPM, and these unusual options are telling us a little bit about where it is going to go because we are kind of flat today and yesterday, you'll see here. So we'll suggest a different trade idea just because the unusual options we saw today take a lot of buying power. And so we're going to reduce that by modifying that trade. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at JP Morgan after its rally from the earnings recently. So here we are. The unusual options we saw just about 45 minutes ago at 1:17 p.m. You'll see here. This is for 3,330 contracts here. You'll see this April 21s for the 140 strike calls, and then the May 12s for the 143 strike calls. Keep in mind that this price that was paid, the 143, was much more lower than the bid price. So it's more likely that this was a sell. And when we look at it at the May 12, you'll see here that the May 12s, the volume is actually greater than the open interest. That's this. So we know that these are open orders. So we believe this is a sell to open order, and that's why we are also in this position. Okay, and so to sell a call, a 43 strike call, it actually takes about 2,700 buying power. So since there was 3,330, that's about 130. That's about $8.99 million of buying power to put on that trade. If you want a quick way to calculate the buying power when you sell calls, we'll put that link up here if you have the info card showing. That's a video that we made about how to quickly calculate the buying power. You can take a look at that. It tells you how to do that. And then when we get back to it, this April 21 here, that actually expires tomorrow. So that's over here, the 140 strike calls. And we believe this is a closing order because it's expiring, and also because the volume here is much less than the open interest of 40,000. Okay, so because it's a closing order, we're just focusing now on the May 12 that is opening now. So that's why we're selling this call spread. And so what we did was we took this 143, since it requires 2,700 buying power. If you just sell it without buying another call, so if you sold a naked call, that's how much. So what we did was we bought the 145 calls you'll see here, and this reduces the buying power, so that since the difference between the spreads is 2, that means that the buying power is just 200. And so this is our trade here. And so you can reduce your buying power just by buying another call. And so we're also selling a call spread. It's just a lower amount of buying power. So you'll see here the current price is at 141. Right, and so as JP Morgan goes down, or if it goes up, as long as it doesn't break this price point, it will be profitable at expiration. So this is at about 143, right? So everything above this line is going to be profit because it's above the zero line on the y-axis, the profit loss. So where is this 143? Break even point, right? Because selling a call spread allows us to be moderately bearish, and so 143 is actually above here, right here. So it actually has to break this here, this price point, and start headed up. So we could close the position by then. If we start to see JP Morgan start headed up again, getting closer and breaking that 143, we could cut our losses right there and minimize our risk. So that's what's good about selling these call spreads, is that if it goes the other direction, then we have time to reduce and have a kind of cut our potential losses, or there may not even be any losses because there's actually a pretty good positive theta decay as it kind of hovers around this price range, or even anything below here. The theta will push this purple line up towards the final profit line at expiration. So that's good for us. So this theta is quite helpful. So that's what's good about selling call spreads. And yeah, so if you learned something in this video, please give us a like. It really helps our channel, and comment below if you have any ideas, or if you're going to get in on this trade. Anything that your thoughts on helps us understand what everybody is doing when we put videos out, to see the feedback. If it's helpful for anyone, it motivates and encourages us to put more videos out. All right. So subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified whenever we see unusual options. All right. Take care, everybody, and good luck.